Hello everybody, this is House Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play the Banner Saga 2. In the previous episode, we got introduced to the training camp, wherein we can use it to grind out levels, or not levels, well, technically levels, grind out kills for our characters. Now, I haven't taken care of that, because for those of you who don't know, I record these videos in batches. So I'm probably going to try in between recording sessions to grind out 30 kills for my characters so that I don't have to worry about it later, and that way I can just promote them as I get renown for them. Well, renown that I'm not also trying to save for when I can buy supplies, if I can ever buy supplies. Anyways, looks like we got a camp conversation with Hakon. Let's see what that's about. Varl look deep in conversation, but Ivor catches your eye and waves you over. So, they've all armed themselves and are running from something, but what? Hakon's becoming a dredge scholar, trying to understand the motivations of our enemy. It's just strange that we've never seen their woman fight until recently. Good thing, too. We might have lost the Great Wars. You think about what to say. Don't think there's really anything important in this. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like it. I don't know. Juno says there's a darkness coming. What Vulcas say and mean aren't always the same. They speak in riddles and prophecy. Still, it might explain why the dredge are everywhere, like someone kicked an anthill. Now maybe whatever's coming hit them first. Or maybe it's just a new tactic for a new war. If they've learned to crack the ground and call a giant serpent, well then we're all dead and just don't know it yet. Well, what happened back then? Great deal of killing on both sides. Imagine waking up to dredge attacks every night. Back then, the sun actually set. You'd wake up to a sound and see nothing but glowing eyes around you. Ingvar probably told you we never got close to pushing them back into the depths they call home. Actually, Ivor has never said much about the past. Oh? Ivor says nothing, just holds Hakon's stare. Well, he's probably got more stories than you could hear in your short lifetime. Has anyone ever talked to Dredge? Both Varl look at each other. There are rumors that some have tried and been killed in the process. A lot of nonsense. Scald tales about the sounds of a Dredge's voice making your skin fall off. So there's been no communication with the enemy. Is that normal? We were too busy killing to worry about a fireside chat. Besides, they only ever make warbling sounds. And guess if anyone has talked to them, it'd be the Volca. But good luck getting them to give you a straight answer. Well, I'll leave you two to figuring out the big issues. You should know the clansmen have been talking about us killing women and children, dredge or not. It's not sitting well with everyone, which is probably the way it should be. I say if it's us or them, we make sure we're still standing. I'm more bothered by your decision to destroy Einartoft's bridge. Let it go, Hakon. It was the best decision at the time. To collapse a bridge that cost thousands of Varl lives to build? If it weren't for your damn horns, Ingvar, I'd swear you were an overgrown human. The two giants begin trading insults, and you step away, letting them vent. Hey, we did what we had to do. Alright, well, time to get moving.
Carved rock on a vacant island. Azalai's godstone almost looks lonely.
She's even more beautiful than the songs say. It's definitely a more detailed godstone than the previous ones. Oh, we actually gotta click it. The clansmen in Varl are admiring the Godstone when you notice some are missing. It's Bulwark and his ravens, Aleo says. They looked rather upset by my music and all the singing. He shrugs. If they'd rather hang around that large car instead of joining us, I won't take it personally. Come closer. Let me introduce you to Asalai, the god of streaming waters. She is the curves of every river, a guide for those of us traveling unfamiliar lands. Skald runs a finger over small etchings in the stone, inscriptions from all those who were lost but found a way back home. Now then, we can search around for anything of value, we'll get nothing. Pay our respects and leave, that'll get us a trinket later on, or we could listen to more of Aleo's tale. Some say her stone shows the struggle of leaving the familiar to see what's over the next hill. Aleo looks at the ropes tied around parts of her and smiles. Before the gods died, her stone supposedly stood tall and moved a few steps each year, so people are always trying to make sure she stays put. Aleo looks at you, grinning. Have you the strength to hold her, or a gift with which to entice her? I have no interest in the dealing with dead gods, gets you nothing. Or we could pull on one of the stronger ropes. That gets us 15 morale, and the same trinket later on. You wrap your hands around one of the large ropes and begin to pull. It feels as pointless as expected, and Asalai's Godstone does not budge. Suddenly, you are joined by Hakon and Ivar who lend their great strength. Others quickly join until the rope snaps and everyone sprawls into a laughing heap. You return to where the clansmen have set up camp and see someone, a woman in torn robes, slip from your tent. She blends in with the other families, and after making sure nothing is amiss in your tent, you let it go. Number of clansmen, fighters is shown. If your caravan is assaulted en masse in a war situation, it is the fighters that protect the clansmen while your heroes fight in a tactical battle. Yes. It is important to keep enough trained fighters available, but keep in mind that fighters consume more supplies than clansmen and are less effective at foraging. Yeah, so basically, you can convert some clansmen to fighters in order to protect your clansmen, but they eat up more supplies, and they will not get you as many supplies as the clansmen would. Speak to Sven in the training tent to start training some of your clansmen into battle-ready fighters. Welcome, come on in and let's have a look at you. The trainer, let's see, the trainer looks past you to some of the boys and girls you gotta learn. Teaching fighting to the young, Sven muses. They won't go back to hunting and foraging for food, you know. Sure you want to go through this? Well, we need the protection. And we did lose a lot in Boersgard. Sven blows out all the air through his flapping lips. Oh, then let's get it done. How many do you want fighting for you? In this case, we're just going to be going for 50. 50 should be enough to give us an edge. 100 will get you 100, but lose you 100 peasants. 200 is obvious. But also, this one takes 1 day, this one takes a day and a half, and this takes 3 days. 50 should be enough to give us an edge. Aye, Sven says, and leave most of the others with their families, where they belong. He starts calling a few forward and turns to you. Got food for the day of training? Sure, start training. Consider it done. Sven whistles through his missing teeth. And yet they still do the, I guess, death bell chime? Alright, you know, let's start getting some people to rank 5. Why not? Alright, let's max out his armor. And next I'm probably going to start trying to up his talent. And seeing as how he is rank 5, let's take that off of him and give him Strav's Whetstone. Something we got towards the end of the last game. Let's see. Eggel's already 5. Let's see, Ivor's already 5, and I'm probably going to put him back in. Mogan, let's get you up to rank 5. Let's see. Yeah, put a point there, and let's up your artery strike. Now, what can I give ya? Let's see. +1 will per turn, +2 strength. Not bad. I could also just give you straight up +3 strength, but I think having the will restoration would be good for his bloody flail, so let's give him the ash mead. Who else do I want to promote to rank 5? Well, I'm probably not going to get her up to 5, but I may as well promote her. Just to be on the safe side. She's already got the 1 exertion, so up her strength. Oh, we can actually get her up to 5. Alright. Max out her armor, and that should do it. Alright, and like I said, I always want to keep a supply of renown, just to be on the safe side. Let's see, where's... There he is. We'll swap Aleo out for now. He's good. He can be useful for restoring will. But I kind of want to focus on other characters for now. Yeah, he's only got 6 kills. I'm gonna definitely have to work on Avend. Let's see. He's got the feather. Ivor, what have you got? Let's swap something out for you. Get you something better. Let's give you Dunder's Hand. Because why not? Could also try and give you the God Scale. Get you some more armor, but nah. Nah, having all that 20 strength, whew, that's gonna be good. Okay, let's head out. Now we get a random event, which, if I'm right, should be that automatic one. You know, after the kids. The river suddenly gets rougher and the water is moving much faster. Rowers try their best to avoid rocks, but the longships weren't built for such maneuvers. Each impact is jarring. Okay. The ship rocks and a few oars snap between stones and each other, but remarkably the fleet survives with only minor damage. As the river calms, several parents thank you for reminding them to keep their children close. Yeah, now you're not upset at me for saying that. Now then, where are we? There we go. A cool breeze across the water works its way into your cloak. You shift to block the wind and feel something press into your hip. You feel around and find an item in your pack, but do not remember obtaining it. Yep, Asali's Trail. Which, let's see, gets us +2 will and +2 strength. It's a level 5 item. The sheer cliffs and boulder-strewn waters of the southern bank dictates the longship's course. Droning sounds of the dredge accent their quicker pace as they follow your ships along the northern bank. So what, they're just walking along the shore following us? Dust and mist make it hard to see what's ahead. A hissing rumbling noise grows all around. Waterfall! Shouts the sharp-eyed Nid from the bow of her longship. Oars instantly reverse and you nearly lose your balance. Ooh, cutscene. The roar of the approaching waterfall clouds your thoughts, while all the clansmen you picked up keep the ships from being nimble. Nid's warning allows time to react. It's a struggle, but no longships are swept over the waterfall. So, the ship additions from the random events previously are what dictate the outcome of this, in addition to whether or not Nid is alive. So, if you don't have Nid, spirit. Nid is irrelevant if you have less than 2 ship additions. You get 5 renown and 15 morale. If you have exactly 2 additions to your ship and Nid is alive, you get 5 renown and 10 morale, as we just did. If she is not, and you have exactly 2 additions, then you will lose 10 supplies, 10 morale, 19 clansmen, 12 fighters, and 8 varl. If she is alive and you have greater than 2 ship additions, then it is the same as if you had exactly 2 ship additions with no Nid. And if you have no Nid and greater than 2 ship additions, you lose 44 supplies, 40 morale, 33 clansmen, 19 fighters, and 11 varl. Pretty big loss. So, yeah. Good to have Nid around and to stick to exactly 2 ship additions from the random events. That's why one of the decisions could go either way depending on whether or not you have Nid. The remaining ship's rowers pull hard, heading for the dredge line's northern bank. In their haste, the vessels smash against sharp split rocks as they push towards the shore. Some fighters are thrown from the boats, sinking in the mud under the weight of their armor. Of course, we still lose 10 fighters. The longships are too spread out to command a unified landing. Amid the chaos, you look at those nearby. Gris, a stout varl warrior, and a few others like him look ready to crush the dredge. Bulwark and his company are close to you, hauling their sealed card off the ship. You consider your options. Best option for this is going for Oddleaf. But if you go for we could use the help of some help from the Ravens, you get a battle with Folka at your side, but you lose 10 renown. Because, you know, you're relying on somebody else to help you. If you go for Gris, you get a battle, and Gris potentially dies? Not 100% sure. If you charge, you just get a battle. But the best option here is Oddleaf. Can you help keep the dredge off of us? Which gets a battle, but with Oddleaf auto-laying some traps. I'll do what I can, she says, grabbing a couple more quivers. Oddleaf nimbly climbs some rocks for a vantage point. Using the cover, she begins pinning down dredge. And she is not going to be available for the fight. That's fine. Okay, Aled doesn't have to be in the fight, so... I mean, I'm going to go with Krumer, because he's just been great, and Ivor. Let's see, what does Hakon have for an item? Oh, right, the Tortoise Band. +2 armor per arrest. Let's see. Gonna bring Egil to act as an extra tank. I'll bring along Hogan. Oh, that's Asalai's Trail. Let's see, I'm gonna need some range, so Alette and Avon for repairing armor should I need it. Alright, let's get to it. I'll cover you from here, but don't expect any miracles. Okay, then. Let's see, you got a couple of big guys. One looks higher ranking than the other, just based off of strength alone. Let's see, you got a slinger. I think I'm gonna keep Ivor here to help with this guy. Let's see, Hogan can stay there. And I'll use Egil and Krumer here with Avon as backup. Let's see, Great Caravan morale causes a +2 willpower bonus in battle. Yes, yes. Alright, who's next? This guy, he can reach Ivor. But I don't think that's going to be much of a problem. He can't do any strength damage, but all he can do is break. And that's just going to leave him set up for Ivor to do some serious damage. Like, serious damage. See, after that's the slinger, he'll probably get in and try to hit either Egil or Krumer. But he won't be able to do any strength damage. He'll probably try and put some bombs down. After that is the other big guy. He might try moving in to go after Egil, because he's an easier target. I'm not sure if this will stop him. I doubt it. Because if he tries moving forward, he's just going to get hit by Oddleap's trap. I'm going to move Krumer up a little bit and end the turn there. I'm actually going to break his armor, so that way Hogan can get some kills. Watch your flank, something... What the... The heck are these? Skulker. Skulker can move through allies. Skulk. Skulker becomes invisible and stalks a target. Howl. Skulker reappears and attacks, signaling its packmates to attack the same target. Okay. Not what I needed. But so be it. Egil, you move up and start a stone wall. Let's say 2 willpower. Okay, Evan's gonna need to do some repair jobs for, Krumer. That's fine. Hogan, you weaken this guy to nothingness. Or to uselessness. Not gonna lie, these things are real creepy. Oh yeah, I've got a Let with me. You know what, let's just take this thing out ASAP. I don't want to see what it can do. More of those damn skulkers. I mean, that figures. Avend, you mend Krumer's armor. Let's see. Star's armor, half the mender's current willpower. I don't know if that's rounded up or rounded down, so I'm just going to say about 8. How much armor does Krumer typically have? 13. Yeah, I don't need to spend too much. Ooh, someone new's joining in. That big one's their leader. I bet they all run if he falls. Which means we can't afford to have them walk in towards us. We have to go towards him. That figures. What's this guy's thing? Let's see. Splinter. Yeah, it's Sentinel. When a Stone Singer is hit, all Gloom Wardens focus on its attacker for a round. I have no idea what a Gloom Warden is. I don't think we've encountered one of those, unless... No, that's Warrior, Scourge, Rich Fire Slinger, Grunt. Maybe a Gloom Warden is just a lower rank of this guy? Let's see, Drum Fire. At least I think that's what it says. Let's see, Shockwave does armor break damage, Hot Ash Remnants hurt enemies, and mend dredge. Okay, so I don't want to go in after that. Let's get Krumer moving up. And also taking this thing out. Okay, this guy's moving towards us. Good, he's not sticking towards the back. Which would actually be the smart thing for him to do. Because sticking towards the back means that... we have to come to him, which means having to go through all of his guys. Okay, this guy's next. He's either going to go for Krumer, or I could place Egil here and then use a bit of willpower. Yeah, use a bit of willpower to block him out. Well, actually, no, he can't be. Haha! Okay, this guy's basically useless at this point. This guy isn't moving for a while. I don't think we've seen him move at all. I could move in here, but that would use up 3 of my willpower. So you know what? I think I'm just going to move here. Alright, there goes that. Alright, break him down. Alright, another trap in front of the big guy, that's fine. Don't think I need to do any repairs. I would blast this guy, but then I'd also hit Krumer. And I can't blast this guy for the same reason, because it'll blast this guy and then blast Krumer even harder. Suppose, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 over. Can I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, because Krumer is standing in the way. Shame. But I should at least start moving him up just so he's still in range to heal people. Well, mend their armor. You know, let's just do a bit of mending on Krumer. May as well keep him topped off. I could go for this and take out that slinger. If only to stop him from being so dang annoying. Yeah, better to take out the ranged targets so we don't have to worry about them picking us off from a distance. Heh. Okay, this guy moves next. He can't reach Hogan. So I'm going to move Ivor here. And he's probably choosing to go after the other group, probably because they're easier targets. I don't know if going there will... stepping on the trap will cause harm to allies, so I'm just gonna move him. Yeah, that's gonna use up all his willpower. You know, I think I'm better off resting. Plus, this guy seems intent on coming after us. Okay, Hogan? The 17, 11, and 10. I could do 1 damage, or I could try and go for a bloody flail. Hope I take out more armor. Plus, this guy ain't moving for a while. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, that's why he was saying form up. +1 per adjacent ally on last hit. Oh yeah, that did a fair amount of damage. That Skulker just disappeared. Yeah, it did. It really did. Alright, start breaking this guy. Keeps putting it in the same place, but yeah, that's fine with me. Okay, now that they are no longer together... Well, only one way to find out. Nope, that will hit Krumer. No. I believe if I move over this way, I should be able to hit him. Yeah, no, it will hit Krumer. Dang it! Could have blasted the big guy. Oh well. Okay, we need to get in here and we need to start wailing on this guy. If taking him out is what it takes to end this fight, then so be it. Plus, we're running out of time. know why I'd do that to an ally. Let's see, no. Can't get to the big guy over there, but I can get to this big guy and weaken him further. Oof. Go for another bloody flail on this one. Okay, he's basically at the point of uselessness. Okay, let's take care of this guy. Or could go for a... No, I wouldn't be able to hit the big guy with that. Nah, just take out the skulker. Okay, you know what? Blast these two, take them out of the fight. Plus, Haven does need the kills. Alright, smash him down. This guy's trying to summon. We need to take him out. And his turn's going to be coming up after Eggles, so no. Hoping to give the kill to someone else, but that's not going to happen. Alright, Eggle, take him down. Huh, looks like we had to take them all out anyways, so oh well. Eggle's ready for a promotion. Oof, that's a lot of renown. Not as much as the last one, but still. I hope I can get through this dialogue. Hakon works his way through frantic clansmen on his way to you. Made some tough calls on that river. If those ships had been loaded down with more people, no telling how many we'd have lost. Thanks. Too bad the landing was so rough. Hakon squints into the distance. The next attack is coming, and this time they'll come in force. Why do I get the feeling there's gonna be yet another battle? Let's see. All options lead to the same thing, but 1 and 2 get us a little extra dialogue. Then we should charge before they're ready. It's too late for that, little one, and there's not enough of us to make a dent. Then what? We just wait here till they run us off this cliff? Juno and Eyvind approach. There may be a way out of this situation. A gamble to be sure, but we believe it's our only chance. Gods, it's bad when a Valka option is the only option. Worse than that, I can't promise everyone will make it. Juno gives Eyvind a look. So what's your idea? With Juno's help, I think I can get us across the chasm, but it won't be easy, for me or the caravan. I need to help Eyvind and calm these people so they are ready to march when he is ready. You need to keep this area clear of Dredge at all costs. If they... The sound of a war horn cuts her off, and everyone turns to look. The Dredge assault begins. Alette, Hakon, you know what to do. Do we? It looks like the force you trained is roughly the size of the enemies. This could go either way, but a victory here will protect most of your clansmen. Well, unfortunately, we are well out of time. Like, we literally do not have time for this. This is basically a war. Let's see. So, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to end this episode off here for today on a bit of a cliffhanger. But I don't want this, because we've already gone over the time limit, I don't want this ending up being an hour-long episode. So yeah, I end it off here. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.